Hi, I'm Hampshire. This is The Creative 30. Today we're in South London talking to illustrator Leung. Mimi has just got back from her travels in the Australian outback and is working towards her first UK solo exhibition.
Bikini atoll, fine place for
my parents moved to England when I was 2 years old, and our first house that I remember living in was like really horribly decorated. Like my parents were still like really Chinese. Those Chinese big-headed dolls and the cats, and it was gross. And I think that kind of stuff comes up when I'm drawing all these things with all these clashing colours.
But I guess that as stalk is it's a classic Chinese symbol.
Yeah.
All Chinese art has some.
I was trying to make something that my mum would like. My mum actually likes that. She's like, oh, that's nice. It's like, oh yeah. If I get a brief from someone to say do a piece for a write-up we're doing on a band, then I'll be like, that's an illustration because I'm doing it for this really specific thing. That's not necessarily what I'm after in my own like artwork. Lately I've been drawn into this thing of like vomit and like throwing up and like the sludgy grossness of stuff, like, you know, and then how that just comes out into like your surroundings where you don't really want it to or whatever. So I've got these sludgy things that kind of represent all the, you know, all the crap inside your head.
Maybe if you weren't doing so much work, you might be a chronic bulimic instead.
Yeah.
fat boy, small boy.
Where did you have your exhibition in Hong Kong? Which gallery?
I had it in a place in Soho called the Culture Club Gallery. It was really nice that I was able to put up my work in there because it was mostly like black and white photography, quite classy, like quite serious and professional. I've never really liked being in a really busy city, but in Hong Kong everyone's always busy with their phones out, with their Blackberries, and took a month out from there to go to Australia, like central Australian desert, in a place called Yuendamu. Going from Hong Kong, like one of the busiest cities, to like nothing, where there's like only 3 corner shops and a post office. It's really amazing. I'd like to have a solo show in London, and the plan is for that is to have loads of painted objects. There's loads of stuff in my house and I want to paint white and put my, you know, like characters and all the colours on it. I'm going to try and get a hold of some mannequins, like maybe 10 or 12 full-size shop mannequins, and paint those. A bunch of us started kind of like a collective back in 2005 or 6. A different one of us from the collective curate the night. I'm doing one November the 20th. And so it's just the same sort of thing, bands, poets, you know, whatever, anything goes.
When did the fanzines start and who do you do them with?
That's the first one they did. We did that to go with the first thing we did in Edinburgh. It's just like a collection of work from the people we know. We actually did a rap of that in a kind of piss take version. Sorry, that's a really old copy.
We are forgiven.